What's shaking, man? I'm Rockin' Ronnie, former backup drummer for the Whoopsies. Here in my store, still relevant music supplies. Just letting everyone here in Garden City, Kansas know, yes, we're still in business, and no, I haven't killed myself because of my failures in life. Not just yet. Here at Still Relevant, we have all of your instrument needs, but none of that sampling and computer garbage. Like, what happened to the good old days when GarageBand was just a bunch of guys getting together and playing music in their mom's garage? Now anybody with a computer is all of a sudden Dr. Drake, or whatever they call him. Leave computers to those virgins in the IT department. You know how you really get laid is by picking up a Fender Telecaster for only $899.99. That's a great deal that you can't compare to anywhere else, since every other music store in the area went out of business 10 years ago. So what if Logic Pro offers 65 gigabytes worth of digital instruments to choose from, on top of giving you all the tools you need to produce a good song all in one reasonably priced package? All you really need is a $1,000 acoustic guitar and an old 8-track recorder, and then you just sit under that big tree on campus and the ladies will be wetter than Hurricane Katrina. Also, we're the only business that I know of that low-key sells overpriced, old, dry, kind of okay weed in the back room, so you can get all inspired and stuff for your big project. Just ask this loyal customer here. I was just looking for some weed. I didn't really come here for any instruments. You didn't come here to start your musical journey? No, I have a MacBook and it's 2020. Listen, man, if there's no weed, I have to go. I have a date with my high school English teacher. She finally finished menopause, and I'm trying to hit it for that A. So, wait. I'll give you $20 off on a $1,500 keyboard that probably won't even fit in your cramped studio apartment. No, just the weed. Okay, fine. Come with me to the back. Music stores are still cool, I promise. It might take years to learn how to play the guitar, and only 1 or 2 YouTube videos to learn FL Studio, but nothing beats the blood, sweat, and tears of a real instrument. Tell all those Travis Scotts and DaBabies to keep their auto-tunes and their 808s and get yourself some real equipment at Still Relevant Music Supplies. Yes, we sell weed, and yes, that's the only thing keeping us financially afloat. Ladies and gentlemen, the Short News Podcast with your host, Alex Mador. Well. Hello there, and welcome back to the Short News Podcast. Oh, I'm getting a bunch of pop-ups here. You need to update your software, but it's paid. Yes, suck my dick on that. Yeah. Welcome to the Short News Podcast, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Alex Mador. Oh, hello. Wow, thank you. I very much appreciate that. That's very nice of you. Oh, well, you ruined it. I don't know who that was, but, Whoa. Thank you. Totally real audience.
Why the fuck you lying?
Or not. Okay, alright. Okay, I'm lying. I'm a liar. I'm a big fat fucking liar. Welcome back to the show. It's been, a week? I'm sorry. I've been busy. I don't know what kind of schedule we're going to be on here. I should be heading to work soon. I just thought I would pop in for a little bit, say hello, talk about current events a little bit more than I did before. Dude, I've just been busy, man. I've just been really busy.
and it's been good. Things have been really fun. You guys know. You guys know. You guys know what's going on a little bit, right? With me, yeah, seeing someone and having a wonderful time and just feeling good about things and like.
Give me that.
No, stop. No, that's not okay.
Watch your profanity.
Thank you. This is a schizo fucking podcast today. Anyways, let's not talk about me. Let's talk about current events because I'm on a time crunch here. Cocaine was found in the White House, folks. Woo! Woo! Cocaine. What do you guys think of that?
Got him. Say bye-bye.
Listen, the way I see it, of course it's not Joe Biden, and Donald Trump is on Truth Social saying the opposite of the truth. And to that I say, why are you accusing Joe Biden of doing cocaine? We want Joe Biden to do cocaine, okay? The man is not awake. That is not a cokehead. We all know somebody. We all know a couple people. We all know a lot of people in our lives that when you go out with them, they're going off to the bathroom, sneaking a bump, coming back in, being all jumpy and crazy. That's not our president, folks. That is not our president. And you could say, like, Trump, he would be on some shit every now and then. People that were in the know were talking about him snorting British Sudafed because there's a certain ingredient in the British version of Sudafed that is not allowed in the American version. Meanwhile, Americans are being poisoned by all of their food, and that's fine. You just can't get fucked up. Anything that would help you cope with the horrors of human rights violations and just being fucked by capitalism left and right. They don't want you to be high. They don't want that. Look how hard it is to buy weed, and it's legal in most states now. Damn, I'm turning into Joe. You think I'm on cocaine, but I can't talk. When you go and buy weed, if you want to use a debit card, it's not that it's impossible. It's just that there's this psychotic loophole that you have to go through every time because of the federal regulations that are still in place, and it's technically still prohibition. So yeah, you can put your card in the card reader. It's going to take a massive fee, and it's going to do kind of like an ATM withdrawal. So what's the point of using the fucking debit card, right? You still have to buy weed with cash, but like still pay the taxes to the government. Like, suck my cock, dude. That's insane. That's so stupid. Anyways, cocaine in the White House, right? We got a lot of people joking that, oh, it must be Hunter. I don't think Hunter stops by very often. I don't think he's at the White House quite a lot. I think he's a busy guy. We know that. We've seen what he's up to. There's a video that came out with him in it where he was driving his Porsche at 172 miles an hour while smoking a crack pipe. And to that I say, he just like me, for real. You know, like that. I've said this before many times. He's just like me, for real. Who wouldn't? If you were in that position, who wouldn't get fucked up and do shit like that? It's reckless. It's scary. It's dangerous. And I'm not promoting it. And I'm not saying you should, because like, geez, like, wow, anyone else on the road during that day, I feel horrible because like you may have been in danger. It's amazing that didn't end horribly. You know what I mean? So here's what Donald Trump truthed. I posted it yesterday. Does anybody really believe that the cocaine, in all caps, found in the White House, in the West Wing of the White House, very close to the Oval Office, is for the use of anyone other than Hunter and Joe Biden? But watch, the fake news will soon start saying that the amount found was very small, and it wasn't really cocaine, but rather common ground-up aspirin. The story will vanish. Has deranged Jack Smith, the crazy Trump-hating special prosecutor, been seen in the area of cocaine? He looks like a crackhead to me. Woo! Oh! God damn! He says after snorting a line of British fucking Sudafed. Hey, Donald, I got your fucking Sudafed here. I know you wanted 500 fucking pounds just for the week to hold you over. Remember when he would sniffle all the time? They say it was because of that. Allegedly, of course. I don't want to get sued. He's very trigger happy with lawsuits. Not that he remembers me. He might, you know. He'll never forget somebody who dressed up like him for Halloween, who he called a cute kid because he's a fucking narcissist. You're the guy who dressed up as me. I'm still gonna fucking sue you. You turned against me. The Jedi are evil. Obi-Wan, you turned her against me. Fuck your high ground, Obi-Wan. Suck my cock. I'm the fucking president still. They said so at January 6th. I'm still the president, folks. Fuck. Like, this is going to be a very interesting election. The debates are what I'm really excited for because let's be real here. Ron DeSantis is not going to get very far after Trump just completely steamrolls him and Trump supporters like, yeah, that's our man. We fucking love him. The movement is still strong, folks. And I'm not talking about the bowel movements I should be fucking taking, but I'm too constipated because I live off of beer and Marlboro Reds, and that's about fucking it. And freedom, yeah, side effects of freedom include constipation and hating thy neighbor. So yeah, these debates are most likely going to be Trump versus Biden again, the epic sequel. I'm kind of excited because now they're older. This is the best part. It's like, coming soon, next November, they're back, and they're older. Donald, you grab shit, and I think that's wrong. And then Donald's like, Joe, you and I both just shit ourselves. We're old as fuck. Let's go to the bathroom, clean up. We'll figure this out later. But I think you fucking suck, Joe. You're sleepy. I'm sleepy. We're both fucking sleepy. And I don't know where I am, folks. I don't know where I am, folks. It's fucking crazy. It's crazy, folks. I'm high as fuck on Sudafed, folks. And I'm also old. And I shit myself. Chuck Todd is moderating. He's like, the whole fucking stage just smells like shit. We need to end this. Just shit and rotten asparagus, because that's what old people smell like, right? I didn't even have asparagus, folks. I don't fuck with asparagus. Everybody knows it. People will tell you. People tell me all the time, Donald, I love that you don't fuck with asparagus. It's great. It's tremendous. Believe me, folks. So that's the little cocaine in the White House segment. I don't think anything is going to come of it. It most likely wasn't the president. It may have been someone who works for him. I think in Washington, D.C., amongst wealthy government elites, cocaine is quite a common thing that we see being abused or used. That's not unheard of at all whatsoever. Most likely it's probably a younger person, at least like 20 to 40, somewhere in that range would be my guess, because once you're past that age and you're doing a drug like that, you're really pushing it with your cardiovascular system. You're kind of asking for heart disease. So I'm going to say that it's very likely that this was someone who was 800 years or more younger than President Biden. Let's just put that out of the way there, because really, can you picture Joe Biden doing a line of cocaine and it helping him at all whatsoever? Like, and not just killing him on the spot? Yeah, I'm on cocaine, folks. And boy, were people mad. Oh, fuck. Oh, whose hair am I gonna sniff next? Come over here, little girl. Oh, I'm on cocaine. Like the Clapton song. I don't know how to play guitar, folks. You gotta do a line, you gotta bump a line, and you gotta have some lady friends over, and they do lines too. And you all get fucked, folks. That's the American way. That's more American than American-made cars, folks. cocaine from Colombia. Now that's the most American thing that you can do. And like, I don't want to say things like this often. I think it's dangerous territory. But I really do think like the accusations of, oh, Joe Biden's doing cocaine with his son Hunter, that's very much like and this is an alienating thing to say, but it's very much right-wing talking points, and it's very petty and impulsive to be like, see, he's doing drugs, Joe Biden's on cocaine, guys, look at that, and it's like we don't know that, and that's impossible. Look at him, he falls asleep during important meetings. He's not jumping around. He's the least alive person to have ever been in office. And that's saying something, because FDR was elected 4 times, had polio for all of it, and they had to prop him up with a pole behind his back just to make him look like he could still stand up. And that man did so much for this country during the Great Depression and the war, the Second Great War. Shit was not easy, but he still did it. This guy that we have now is not on cocaine, okay? There's no way in fuck. Would it be cool for a president to be on cocaine? Probably. They probably have a lot of good ideas in those 15 minutes that they're on it. I would like to see that maybe once or twice. But this is not the guy. And am I disappointed that Joe Biden's not on cocaine? Maybe. He could benefit from an Adderall prescription, but this country has a major ADHD medication shortage, and I know a lot of people who have been suffering bigly because of Joe Biden and he's not giving us our Addies, folks. We're trying to get off that boof pack and our Addies, or Ritalin, all that shit, folks. I'm trying to get fucked up, folks. It's gonna be great. But instead I have to use crack with Hunter. Crack with Hunter, folks. It's fucking stupid. Anyways, is there anything I wanted to talk about other than that before I have to go to my day job? Fuck, I hate this. God, man, it's been a good couple of weeks. It's been a good couple of weeks, folks. You know, what was it, a couple episodes ago? Not with Kelsey, but the one before that. Yeah, I got a text mid-podcast, and I couldn't help myself but to vocalize how it made me feel. I'm very happy right now. That's all I'll say, and I hope you can hear it in my voice on this show, and I'm so excited about doing things again like this, and more energized that, like, minutes before I have to go to work, I'm on here just trying to get in as much as I can and joke about Joe Biden cocaine or whatever. But guys, I'm gonna be back. All right, this is just a little bump to hold you over, a little 15-minute bump to hold you over until I come back to give you the rest of what I plan on doing with this show. And it's a lot. It's gonna be fun. It's going to be great. It's going to be great, folks. It's going to be huge, tremendous, great. I don't know. But stick with me, all right? I appreciate the people who have. The analytics are showing that if I guess some of you are realizing that the show is back, and that's really cool. And I appreciate you, and I love you, and I always will. And we'll be back, I don't know, maybe later today or tomorrow or something. Sometime this week, the show is coming back for a longer episode. So with that, this has been a small mini installment of the Short News Podcast. I appreciate you very much. My name is Alex Mador. You know where to find me on social media, most likely, if you're listening to this. That's what matters. Much love. Peace and love. I'll see you guys very soon. Bye-bye.